Ho ho ho! Merry Christmas, my lovely bunnies! I'm shaking from excitement because today's project is the most epic, the most dramatic, and the most emotionally exhausting creation I've ever made yet. Today we are making a Christmas tree out of velvet wire. This is going to be a semi-tutorial, not a full one cause this is the first time I made this, but it is in a sense that I did successfully give birth to such a creation. If you're making this, please wear a mask, work in a well-ventilated area, keep this away from kids and pets, and anyone with breathing issues because velvet dust will fly everywhere. Okay, that being said, let's get into it. Before anything, let's prepare our materials. As you all know, today's protagonist is velvet wire, of course. For the tree base, I use an E3 cardboardy paper, basically anything thick enough to hold its shape. For the platform, I'm using this wooden base, super cute, very Christmas core. Of course, no Christmas tree is complete without the lights. I'm using fairy lights and a candlelight. Girl, why don't you put it out of frame? Finally, all the decorations elements. Ta-da! I bought these cute little bell lead bows, big size pom-poms, pine cones. The rabbits are for another project, but they'll also be used in this. And this gigantic drawer that has all of my little things like pearls, gold chains, etc, etc. So here are what we'll work with. Pause. I forgot to show the glue gun to put everything together. Whoops! Remember to have that as well. With that being said, let's get started. First and foremost, we need to make the skeleton of the tree. Roll the paper inward from one corner until we get a cone shape. Fold the other corner in to hug the cone and secure it with tape or hot glue. Then cut the bottom to have a flat base and boom! We have a base. Test it on the wood piece to see if it fits as I like. Perfect! If you want a smaller cone, just cut more in the bottom. Next, I cut an opening to our tree because I want it to be a little tree house, you know? Normal trees are cute, but this idea is much more interesting. Then, this was when my Asian blood came to the test. I needed to figure out how many layers of leaves I would need because I wanted a color gradient. If your tree only has one color, just skip this step. Initially, I thought of dividing the tree's length with the leaves to get the number of layers. But the layers will be overlapping each other, so it won't work. Hence, I thought of another method. But first, I need to make the leaves. Bend a strand in half twice and cut it. In other words, just cut it into 4 equal pieces. Twist the ends together and we have a leaf. Now back to the layer issue. Because each layer is the length of a leaf, I just, tiptoe 2 leaves from bottom to top with one covering half of the other. This way will be more accurate, so I recommend this method if you do it yourself. With that, mine will have 12 layers. Now we need to figure out the layout of the colors. I have 5: dark and light yellow, dark and light pink, and white. And I want them to go from dark to light from bottom to top. After some consideration, I ended up with this. The pinks and yellows will be alternate and the white will be at the top. And each color will have 2 layers. Okay, we have a sketch. The next step is to make all the leaves. Oh my god, I nearly lost my mind and my bag. This took me so long. If you can ask anyone to help, please do it or you will be in the trance for a whole day. But oh well, I lived and here are my pals. Then I drew 2 circles on either side of the door because I want to add the pine cones. Also to make my job a little bit easier, you know what I mean? And all that is left is to stick them on. If you think it is. I mean, yeah, it is. First of all, the hell are those holes? Second of all, the space between the layers is too big, so when I bend the leaves up, bolt. In the end, I decided to start. Oh my god, my precious hour. But at the same time, I used this yellow paper instead, which ended up being a blessing. It reflects light better and has shiny patterns on it. I love it. After hours of repeating the same thing over and over again, we have a Christmas tree. And a broken maternity. But oh my god, it looks so good. Then I'll bend the leaves outwards so it will be fluffy like the real ones. Shabam! Oh my god, it's giving the current bangs. I hate those. I'm sorry. After looking at it for some time, I noticed that the edges of the doorways are looking a bit ugly. So I made a door frame by wrapping the brown wires to a pencil, glue them together, and glue it to the doorway. Voila! Doorway! Now, what do all Christmas trees have? A star! I ordered one and it's too big, oh my god. It's literally half the size of the tree itself. I can't use that obviously, so I had to be creative. I took a yellow wire, making a zigzag to create a star, a star, star, star. I'm so sorry for not showing it in the video. I forgot to show it. But here is a little Twinkie star. It's a bit wonky, but that'll do. Glue it to the top and it's coming together. Next is attach everything together and decorate our little guy or girl or they. Because the base of the star is quite ugly since it shows the glue, I use these bows to cover it up. Of course, I'll cover both sides for symmetry. Attach it to the base. Check. Glue the pine cones to the sides. Check. And I think it'll be empty in the front, so I use these big pom-poms to cover the edge. Voila! I also bought this little cute bell. This whole Christmas tree thing was supposed to be something different, but I don't know, I think I got whispered in the ears by another force, so I just have this laying around. It would be a shame to let it dust up, so I made it into a doorbell. Finally, because the tree is too big to be in frame, I decorated off cam. But ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our Miss Christmas tree! I am so happy with it. I'm gonna cry. I used more pom-poms to mimic snow. Of course, I had to include the legendary water string. It made the whole tree look so magical. I also had a rabbit jam laying around, so I just put it in the star. Speaking of which, remember those rabbits? I glued them inside to not only create a scenery, but also create something to secure the candlelight so it won't just smash around inside. Now, let's turn the lights on. Guys, I can't. I just can't. I love this so much. This is the best thing I've made so far in my life, and it will be a hard one to beat. This is going to be my official Christmas tree now. My god, so pretty. I hope you guys like it as much as I do. If you make one, please comment below and post your baby tree in the community tab so we can admire it together. Final words, hope you guys will have a jolly holiday. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.